What's up guys, it's Austin and welcome to a new video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the scariest 3 AM challenges that I've done in my personal opinion, and some of the weird stuff that kind of happened throughout them, or maybe some not so weird stuff that happened, just maybe some creepy vibes. And if you're noticing behind me, yes, I do have LED lights, so if you see them switching every so often to different lights, that's me doing that. It's not a demon in my room, hopefully. So the first ritual I want to talk about that I did actually last year, I uploaded it on Halloween, but I did it at the beginning of October. It was called the Dark Mirror Ritual. And basically what you do with this one, you basically have to have a mirror that you've owned for a really long time. You gotta break it and you get this like wish that you want. With this mirror, it has to be a one that you've looked in for a very long time. You're focusing all your negative energy into this mirror and then you're fogging it up with your breath, and then you burn a smudge mark into the mirror and you break it. And what's basically supposed to happen when you do that, I guess this ritual like requires a wish, and I did not say my wish in the video, but I will show you the footage right now of me doing the ritual and breaking the mirror. Now I gotta break the mirror. All right, dark reflection ritual starts. There wasn't much paranormal stuff that happened during that one. I actually did that one at a haunted location. It was the Devil's Garden, which actually isn't too far from my house. It's like about a 10-minute walk. It's pretty creepy. So what I actually wished for was more subscribers. What's interesting about that is 2 months later, in December, the most odd time for me to get an influx of subscribers, I jumped from like 800 or 900 to like 1,000. And then I jumped to like 1,100 by the next month. I don't know if that was the ritual doing that or if YouTube was just like favoring my channel a lot during that time period, but it made me jump all the way up to 1,000 subscribers really fast. And there's also going to be another ritual in here that I'm going to talk about that also had a wish involved, but that's going to be saved for last, so make sure to stay till the end of the video for that one. So this next one is called the Closet Game. Now, this one I've done 3 times. You would think once was enough because once was terrifying as it is. So the first time I did this, I didn't think anything would happen because I did it off camera one time before I recorded it the first time and it didn't work. I'm just like, well, maybe I didn't have the right intention. So I'm just like, why don't I record it and just see what happens? So I go into my closet, I hit record. I'm just like, if nothing happens, whatever. I can just scrap the video and it just doesn't go up. But I go in the closet, I do the game, I say the phrase that you're supposed to say to summon whatever it is into the closet. Essentially what you're doing is you have a match. You have to stand in the darkness for about 60 seconds or so, and then you gotta say this creepy phrase, show me the light or leave me in darkness. That's the phrase you gotta say. And then you gotta light the match, and then I think you gotta leave the closet as quickly as you can. The creepy part about this ritual, the match would not light right away. I was struggling to light it. I'll show that footage right now. Show me the light or leave me in dark. Holy light. Oh my god. Oh my god. Light. But yeah, that was really weird. Like the one time that it actually worked, I actually heard a whisper in my left ear when I did that ritual, and it says that you'll hear like whispers or like weird noises behind you or something, and that's supposed to be your sign that the ritual worked. So I heard a weird whisper in my left ear and it immediately just like freaked me out, and I'm struggling to light this match and it just would not light, and then eventually finally it lit and I was just like so relieved, and then I ran out of the closet, but then I had to immediately go back in and grab the camera, and the rules say you're not supposed to go back in that closet after you do that ritual, but obviously I had to go get the camera. The next time I played it, I broke the rules, I'm pretty sure, the second time. One of you guys was asking me to break the rules, so that's what I did. To break the rules, I actually used a mirror in the game, which you're actually not supposed to use a mirror in that game, but I thought if I'm breaking the rules, maybe a mirror will amplify the paranormal side of it, because with mirrors, they're supposed to act as portals to the other side and spirits can manifest easier. So I'm just like, why don't I use a mirror? That was probably the creepiest thing I've ever did. When I put the mirror in there and I started the ritual, I did the whole phrase, I sat in the dark for a second, I lit the match, but the thing that was different about it this time is I actually saw like a face in the mirror or something behind me. I saw something weird in the mirror. I just can't explain it. I think the last couple times that I played it was the overnight in my haunted closet video back in the old house. I saw something weird, I think both of those times, but the very first time it was the whisper. But yeah, for the longest time I didn't think the closet game worked, and those 3 times in a row it actually worked. So needless to say, I was pretty shocked. All right, this next one is the stranger ritual. This one was more of like creepy vibes more than like something happening. In most of these 3 AM rituals, stuff happens. There's some where it's just like a psychological thing, or like your mind is just really playing tricks on you because you're doing this game. With this one, you have a gift for this stranger that you're supposed to let into your house or your room or wherever you're doing this ritual. You have to have a picture of yourself. It has to be a recent picture. It can't be an old picture. I broke the rules in this one, so I used a really old picture of me back from 2016. And you have to have a white and a black candle on each side of your door, and you have to have your door cracked open a little bit so that the stranger can grab this gift and accept whatever you're giving it. So I used a ghost, and actually I'm gonna get it right now. This is actually what I gave the stranger at the time. I don't know if you guys remember this from the video, but I actually gave it this as a gift. It probably seemed like I was mocking it, giving it a ghost, but whatever. So anyways, I gave it that and I placed it near the door. As you can see in the video, the door's cracked open. I had my back faced away from it. I thought at one point that I saw a shadow, but it could have just been my eyes playing tricks on me. But at some point I actually did turn around, and there is a point where you actually have to open up the door. Around that part, I think when I opened up the door, or when I was about to, and you're looking into the darkness, you can kind of see like something moving in the darkness, kind of. I don't know if it was just the camera being weird or if there was something like really creepy in the dark. I don't know. But that was like one of those rituals where it's just like maybe something was there, maybe something wasn't there. I don't know. But that one was just creepy in the sense that there was just like really weird vibes, and you're supposed to let this demon into your room. Apparently it didn't accept my gift because the door did not open like it was supposed to. The door is actually supposed to open behind you, which it didn't for me. I guess that proved that the stranger did not like this gift. So whatever. Alright, this next one is called the Hooded Man Ritual. There is something really strange that happened the first time I played this with my friend Mike. I played this a second time this year, but nothing really happened. It was just very creepy playing it again and revisiting it. But the first time I played it, it was at Mike's house. We're just like, this might work, this might not work. Like with any of these 3 AM challenges, this Hooded Man Ritual was very strange. So basically what you do is you're calling a series of numbers. You have to tie like string to your phone. You're gonna have to watch the video to see what I mean, or I'll put like some clips in here. But you tie some string to your phone and you're calling these random numbers. You're supposed to use a really old like rotary phone where you like spin the dial and you dial it, but we were just using my iPhone. I swear to you guys, when we were done recording that night, I go home. I'm going down a couple blocks from Mike's house. I'm just about getting close to my street, not quite yet though, and I look down this one sidewalk to my right. I look down the street and I swear to you guys, there is a taxi cab down the street. So basically what happens, you call these numbers and a taxi cab is supposed to appear outside your house. Well, that didn't happen, obviously. We looked out the window and there was nothing there. But when I looked down this street, there was a black taxi cab sitting down the street. It was so weird. I had my camera with me. I was tempted to pull it out, but I was so scared, and just in the moment, I'm just like, that's a taxi. And we literally just did the taxi like ritual thing, the Hooded Man ritual, where a taxi is supposed to come to your freaking house and pick you up and take you to like a weird destination. And there's one sitting at the end of the street. I didn't go up to it because I felt like it was really sketchy to go up to it, because I'm not gonna go up to a random cab. Maybe now I probably would, I don't know, just to prove that it was there, but you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it that there was a cab there. It just wasn't at Mike's house. Okay, so the final ritual, and probably one of the scariest ones I've played so far, is the Dry Bones ritual. So with this one, you are literally playing hide and seek with a demon for a wish. If you can stay hidden from this demon from 12:01 AM to 3 AM exactly, on those exact time markers, you will be getting a wish in the coming weeks, months, or years, or coming days, or hours, whatever. Whenever it decides to grant you this wish, that's when it'll come to you if you won this game and you stayed hidden from this demon. Basically what happens is you start off this ritual by closing every door and closet or anything that really can close in your house. You go into the bathroom and you summon it, you lay on the ground. I don't know if I even want to say the phrase right now, but you basically say, I'm aware of your presence, I welcome you into my home, come now. Please don't actually come now. I'm not trying to summon you, Dry Bones Demon. You're technically selling your soul for this wish. I know it sounds bad, and it probably is. I'm still scared of this ritual to this day because I've gained like quite a few subscribers since I've done this ritual. I tried playing this game once before, just like the closet game, and it didn't work. So this time I was super skeptical if it would even work, but everybody was out of the house at the time, and I'm just like, this is my one shot to do this. This was back in the old house, so there was always people around at night. So I'm just like, this is my time to do this. What you have to do is you have to wait for this weird sound that tells you, okay, this thing is looking for you. So I'm sitting in the basement. You have to go to the biggest room of your house and wait for this sound to signify that this thing's looking for you. And the weird part is I started hearing weird like knocking. I heard a knock in the corner of the room, and then I heard something else from upstairs or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take that as a sign that I should start hiding now. And every single place that I was hiding, there would either be a knock or like this one part that literally made me almost shit my pants. I was underneath the table in the kitchen, most uncomfortable area ever to hide from this thing. I hear footsteps walking towards me while I was under the table. I swear to you guys, I ran so fast from that spot. And I won't know it's near me until a sound happens. I just heard footsteps. It was so weird. It was actually looking for me, and at certain points in the video where I'm downstairs, you can hear it walking around upstairs as if it's looking for me at this part where I'm in the laundry room. And then in this same clip, I did not even hear those footsteps, but in the same clip, you can hear something breathe into the microphone going exactly like that. I'll play that right now. So that freaked me out. I did not hear that breath in person. I've never caught something like that on camera before. That is the first time I've ever caught something like that ever. I had chills when I was editing that because I never noticed that in person, like I said. But I feel like Dry Bones could have been the reason why the channel has been spiking up in subscribers lately. I hope you guys enjoyed that video of me talking about the scariest 3 AM challenges that I've ever played and what I've caught during them. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.